Okay, we're on. Hey, dudes. Jonathan was wrong here, Truth and Budget. Just something real quick. Obviously, I was thinking about something while I was in the shower, but I can't go through my news feed without getting all these articles about the Olympics and how, like, bad we look as a country. The Olympics used to be this thing of national pride, take your best and your brightest. It's kind of showing off how good your country is. It was a flex to use common current terminology. But anyway, every time I crack open my news feed, there's some American complaining about something, like something isn't fair, or just quitting, or just doing poorly. It's a joke. It's really embarrassing. And like, it's kind of a microcosm for how broken and weak our country is. Probably everybody really, but it's just, the Olympics is kind of that chance to show, to wave your flag around and show, how good your country is, and sort of, do a little flex to avoid any greater conflicts, yada yada yada. But we're just showing up limp. I don't give a crap about the Olympics. I never have. I always thought they were stupid. Even before I knew how everything worked, I thought they were stupid. You train your whole life to be a tumbler, and you're a professional tumbler. Good for you. You could roll around and do cartwheels and somersaults like children do. It's like all this stuff that children and like buffoons and like simple people do is now, this great achievement. It didn't used to be like that. Back when sports were popular, someone died at the end of it. There was a human sacrifice after the game had been decided. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's a great little microcosm into how self-centered and weak everyone is, that you're there to represent your country and do your best, and when you're representing it's like okay, let me do a little parallel. If you're a white person and you go into a black neighborhood, you don't starting crap, because you're, regardless of what you think or know or who you are there representing your people, because you're the only white person there. If you go there and you run amok and you act a fool, people are going to be like, these white folks are idiots, because that's, they don't see a lot of them. You're there representing your people. You should always conduct yourself as such. I mean, you should always conduct yourself as if you're going to your grandmother's house anyway. But I digress on that topic. It's conduct yourself like you're being judged. And we have we have a society where no one wants to be judged. Only God can judge me. Can't judge me. Judgment free zone. Don't shame me, bro. We have all these things set in place that no one has checked. And this is what you get. You get a big baby. You get a person who never grew up emotionally or mentally or know what it means to like suffer and persevere. And then you have people who are professional tumblers. And they're the GOAT. They're this. We as a country, we celebrated this person, made her own emoji or whatever the hell it is, hashtag thing of a GOAT. She's the best ever, and then she immediately quits. And like she got in there on average scores anyway, because like everyone else was doing poorly. So it's like, this is the greatest of all time. Okay, that's a meaningless term. When they use this hyperbole, it weakens the language. It's like currency. When you throw around terms of awesome, think about the term awesome. Awesome means like you're on your knees, like, oh, like you can't even believe, you're awestruck. You're full of awe. Now it's like it's like, oh, cool, I caught that yellow light and I don't have to wait another 15 seconds. Oh, awesome. Like, you see how it lowers the stock, lowers the currency, lowers the value of the word. But yeah, all this hyperbole is just making everyone just mentally soft because you can't discern if everything's the max, then everything's average. It's like back when I was a kid. I used to get I used to be a bit of a wise ass, and I'd be punished a lot. So it got to the point where I didn't care about the punishment because it was constant. It made no difference. If I had nothing in my room, so be it. That's the way it was most of the time. But it made me creative, so that's nice. But anyway, I don't know. Just the Olympics is just such a joke. It's the word. It's just making us look weak. And I can't. And like I said, I'm not even following it. It's just in my news feed, and I'm seeing constant articles about just this isn't fair and that isn't fair, and derp, and I don't want to do this anymore. It's like your whole life is to play volleyball or like whatever, like you're an incomplete human being. We don't care what you think. You're basically a horse. Seriously. We don't care about how you think or feel or your daily routine or anything. You're basically a horse. All these professional athletes, you're basically a horse. But anyway, I gotta get ready for work because I can't go down to work like this. But yeah, that's about it. Blah blah blah. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Is anyone watching the Olympics? Does anyone care? I don't think I've ever. I seriously don't think I've ever watched the Olympics. So who cares? It's track and field and tumbling and I don't know. I'd watch the judo, I guess, but like when is it on? Do I have to buy a schedule? But I don't want to support this nonsense. It's a scam. The whole thing's a scam. They go into these countries and they like take a bunch of money and build all this one use crap, used one time. It's great. We're in this disposable society where we really need to save all these things, but we love just one use items. Single use items, we love them. Just wrap it all in plastic. Anyway, that's it. I love you guys. I'm going laggy. Have a beautiful day and God bless you.